Hey, Shalom, Kohala, Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Hakodash, the ones that apostles of great millstone, and show them true builders in the highways and byways, from the works of sealing and faithfully continue fighting the good fight of faith. Lord willing, we are found in that number. All right. So this lesson is probably going to be entitled, Why Do They Do the Things That They Do? All right. And you see this gentleman on the screen here is primarily, this one's primarily leading the charge of doing things that is puzzling to men. Okay. And after I was thinking about it, men like this are doing these things because Esau is in power. Okay. Esau is in power. And Esau, when you serve Esau, you're going to get immediate benefits. Okay. You're going to get the benefits right away. You're going to get acknowledged right away. Okay. As suppose when you serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the Lord's not going to come down and give you a crown every time you do a decent or a good deed, so to say. All right. The Lord's not going to come down the minute you call upon him and deliver, funds or what have you to you. The Lord is long suffering. He's patient. And likewise, we have to be patient. But when a man has lost those patience, okay, and seeks to have the riches of this kingdom now, you're going to choose a side. You're going to choose a side to serve. Okay? Now let's just take Esau out of the equation for a minute. And there was no Edomites on the planet. Do you think men like this will be saying the things that they're saying? No. Not in the least, because they know at this point there'd be no instant, reward. All right. So from there, we're gonna give some scriptures. This is wisdom of this is Sirach chapter 2. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." Okay. So now, this man has come to serve the Lord. He is serving the Lord. But did he prepare his soul for temptation? No. Because he chose to take the line of least resistance, the path of least resistance. When you come to serve the Lord, man, it's going to tell you, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Meaning the things that you are now going to, come across or encounter are not going to be, light or going to be easy. Now, when you serve Esau, all you got to do is preach his curriculum. Elder Apostle Gabar had went into it earlier about, how this term Jesus Christ, basically is a Roman Catholic doctrine. So when you use these terms, you're giving homage to the Roman Catholic doctrine. Then in turn, you're appeasing and pleasing the God that you serve, which is Esau. As long as you keep on the course of what these Edomites want you to do and say, and you say it and do it, you are right in their book, man. But it's the all-seeing eye, if you will, that you should be concerned with. All right? The Lord sees everything, man. Continuing on, it says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away." When you cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you learn that name and you believe in that name and you understand that name and what it means and how important it is to have the name. You will not depart away, man. If you truly believe. Okay? But if the Lord isn't working fast enough for you and you're not seeing results quick enough, then what are you going to do? You're going to disbelieve that power and seek power elsewhere. and seek gratification elsewhere. That's why a lot of you cats out here, are on that 501c3 tax statute. That's an Edomite thing, man. That's set up by Esau. And when you fall under that umbrella, you serve and worship Esau. You serve and worship the creature more than the creator. Okay? It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Right? So you ain't gonna be increased, right away when you come and serve the Lord, man. When you come to serve the Lord, what's it say? That thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So in other words, we gotta finish this thing, man, to get, the kingdom, if you will, to get the riches as the Lord promised. We gotta finish this thing. But when you go to serve Esau, all you gotta do is say whatever he wants you to say, and you're gonna get your reward. You're gonna get your increase. And when you serve Esau, this next verse don't apply. When you serve Esau, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. When you serve Esau, nothing is brought upon you, man. You are not brought to a lower state, because just look at all the men that are serving Esau, man, under that 501c3 tax statute, being incorporated. Look at these dudes. They're living lovely. There's no stress in their curriculum. There's no stress in their being, if you will. Okay? But when you come to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, now verse 4 applies to you. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Okay? Now from there, let me go, because we spoke about patience. This is Sirach 2:14. It says, I could have read down, but you know what? It looks more appealing this way to me. It says, woe unto you that have lost patience. Okay? Now, what did the scripture say? What did verse 4 say? Verse 4 said, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient. Okay? And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. I'll just jump down. And it says, woe unto you that have lost patience. All right? So if you have learned the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and you called upon that name, and you thought you was believing in that name, and all of a sudden, one day you felt like, well, wait a minute, I'm not getting any benefits with this name. I'm not getting any rewards with this name. The rewards aren't coming fast enough. I know I read them, but they're not coming fast enough. That's you losing patience. Because now you go to the next so-called God of this world, which is Esau. And when you serve Esau, you get your benefits right away. And that's why a lot of men turn from serving the Lord. Because it's not quick enough for them. Okay? And it says, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? What are you going to do when the Lord's going to visit you? All you individuals who've lost patience, who have not trusted in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, who have not believed, who have not had faith, okay, who have not been grounded, who have been going two ways, playing both sides of the track. What are you going to do when the Lord decides to come and visit you, man? And this is why we tell people it is a fearful thing, man, to fuck around with Yahweh Bashmial Shai. And that's what a lot of you dudes are doing, man. Excuse my language. But a lot of you guys are just playing games with the Lord. And once again, just because you didn't receive benefits and rewards right away, the Lord is very calculating, man. And you think thus far in your life you haven't received, a chastening by the Lord. So therefore you think the Lord ain't, even thinking about what you're doing. You are dead wrong. The Lord may save you for a big grand finale. All right. So from there, let's keep it moving. This is Matthew chapter 6. 6 and we'll jump down to 24. I'll just read out right from here. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other." All right. So because you've lost patience, you have now acquired another master, which is Esau. And since you've acquired that other master, the scriptures say, for either he will hate the one and love the other. If you love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you're going to keep his commandments. Okay? But if you don't love him, you're not going to recall the name of him, and you're not going to keep his commandments. Because your loyalty is with the master of this world, the one who's paying you, the one who's giving you the ability to do certain things. Okay? You have to get clearance from Esau Edom. You got to get clearance from Esau Edom in order to parade 800 plus men through the streets, man. You got to get clearance from that. You got to get clearance for shit like that. You ain't going to just wake up one day and decide we're going to take 800 men and walk down the streets. Nah. You got to get some type of clearance, because with that number of people, they got to shut roads down, man. They have to shut roads down. And you think about it, shutting roads down, that means certain businesses are losing money. All right. That means certain, certain individuals who may work that street or live on that street may not have access to it. So there's a lot involved when you take 800 men and walk down the road. So you have to be juiced in some type of way with Esau in order for you to fulfill that kind of movement, man. All right. Shit, let you go down the street and double park for 5-10 minutes. They're gonna have a fucking wrecker out there towing your shit. Your shit's out of here. So you know the master that you're serving. You have to go bow down to him, with your face to the ground, and ask for certain kind of permits, ask for certain kind of clearance. So no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. And basically, at the end of the day, this motherfuckers, man, 11 o'clock at night. And basically, at the end of the day, serving Esau is all about money. When you have an introduction to your lessons and you put a mission statement saying, join today, call this number, and clearly understand that this ain't of the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is nowhere near close to being of the Lord. When you sit there and tell somebody to join today, okay, that's of man. Yahushua said, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you." And it's a long process, man. It's a very long, so to say, it's a long process, if you will. All right. So from there, Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Now here you have two types of men. Okay? Oppression that maketh a wise man mad, which you see men of great millstone, from the head apostles on down, were very wise men. And are we mad? Absolutely mad at this whole system, this whole structure, this whole power setup. Now we get an understanding about that filthy conversation that just Lot had. We're in that same type of spirit right now, where you see the very same things that Lot was experiencing here in Babylon. We're seeing it right now in Babylon. Okay? So surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. So these men who were once wise have sold out because they received some type of benefit or some type of reward, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Okay? And what did that gift do? Whatever gift it may have been, it got men to truly forget about the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's what that type of gift does. You get promised all types of goodies when you receive that gift, man. When you receive that gift at the hand of Esau, you receive all types of goodies. All right, continuing on. Let's go to this term, long suffering. Long suffering, it says, having or showing patience in spite of trouble, especially those caused by other people. Okay? So having and showing patience. Having and showing patience. What a lot of you men have lost. Okay? You have lost that patience, as we read. Woe unto you that have lost patience. So, going back to the opening of the lesson, why do men do the things that they do? Okay? It's for financial reasons. I can honestly say the head apostles, they truly love the brotherhood, man. And they truly love doing what they're doing on highways and byways. And whether men hear or whether they forbear, they love being in the trenches. And as we all do. And at the end of the day, we truly ain't looking for no one to tell us we're doing a great job. Because the things that we're doing is our reasonable service. Now, if men or women come up and say, "Oh, you brothers, that was beautiful," hey, thank you, but all praises go to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Some of these other guys out there, they love to be told how great of a job they're doing. They love to be told, how many followers they have. They love to be told these things because it goes right to one's ego. It boosts up their head. Scriptures speak about knowledge puffing up. Okay? So long suffering meaning what? You got to be patient, man. You got to be patient when you come to serve the Lord. Constantly endure. Set thy heart aright. Make not haste in time of trouble. All right? But the minute you lose patience, what do? You seek out another power source. And that power source in this kingdom is Esau Edom. Holding up their doctrine, holding up that RCD doctrine, if you will. Okay? Holding up that RCD by calling upon the name of Jesus. All right, I'm gonna end it with this one here. Jeremiah 48:10. It says, "Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully." Okay? Now, if a man was doing such things out of ignorance, maybe the Lord would have, mercy on him, and he would be able to, Lord would be able to direct his paths to men that can set him straight, man, if he was doing it out of ignorance. But when you do shit deceitfully, you're willingly doing it. You're willing, and you know what you're doing is wrong. Okay? So when you read it, cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully. So, yeah, at the end of the day, man, by your actions and by what the scriptures say, the Lord's going to hand your ass to you, man. And whoever else is affirming that what you're saying is true, affirming and confirming that the things that you say and speak are true, the Lord's going to get them too. Okay? And cursed be he that holdeth back his sword from blood. Because when that time comes and the Lord decides that, you know what, now is the time. And if you out there talking about, nah, we ain't going to do it that's not us. That's not what we do. Well, Yahweh Shai is going to come and visit you regardless. Okay? Regardless, because you've handled the work of the Lord deceitfully. All right? So all that being said, why do men do what they do? At the end of the day, here in Babylon, it's all about that bottom line, man. It's all about them dividends. It's all about that money. And it's about money when men decide they're going to speak about how big and how beautiful their sanctuary is going to be, how masterful the artwork is going to be. We don't need no temple, man. We don't need no brick and mortar temple. We don't need that shit. If you a servant of the Lord, you go out there, you gird up yourself, you put your little sackcloth on, and you speak the word, man. And you just speak the word. But man's goings are of the Lord. All right? And the Lord turned you over and delivered you unto the hand of Esau Edom. Okay? That's your new God. He's your new God. He's your new power now. All right, so Lord willing, I'm going to see brothers on another show. I say shalom for now.